Well, students, so good evening to all of you. So today we are discussing our last paper, paper fourth, which is teacher education. Right, guys? So first of all, see the syllabus of teacher education. It is a very simple paper and small paper. You can see the syllabus, right? First of all, in Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4, right? Under a Unit 1, teacher education, concept, need, and importance only, and objectives of teacher education at various level, three level, primary, secondary, and college level, right? Unit 2, pre-service teacher education, concept and objectives, need and importance, objective and organization of practice teaching. Got it? And fourth is current problems of teacher education and practicing schools. Unit 3rd, in-service teacher education. Okay, just see Unit 2. Unit 2 talking about pre-service teacher education, and Unit 4, Unit 3rd is talking about in-service teacher education. Right? And Unit under the in-service teacher education, very same thing, concept and objective, need and importance, various agencies of in-service teacher education. 6 is teacher education through distance mode for in-service education. And last, Unit 4 is teacher educations for adult and non-formal education. Or last में 8th chapter, professional growth of teachers, orientation, refresher, workshop, seminar, panel discussion. Right, guys? You can see that again, see the syllabus. Just see the syllabus. It is a easy paper, very, very easy paper and small paper. You can see that. It's not a, in each unit, you can see that. So, guys, we have to understand what the paper says. Okay, I have given you the notes, last year solved paper, and some important questions. And some important questions, right? You can mute yourself, all of you, right? Just for example, please, you can mute yourself, all of you, right? Thank you. So now you can see the syllabus. So guys, I think 3 or 4 topics are important in this syllabus, right? The number 1 is teacher education, right? Second is in-service teacher education. Third is pre-service teacher education. And fourth is, professional growth of the teachers, if you can say. So under a Unit 1, even in each unit, out of a 2, you have to attempt to 1, right, guys? Any of, topic you can, do that. But whatever the topic you are doing, for example, you are preparing for the 50%, but, prepare complete, right? But I have given you the complete, notes of this paper 4. Okay, now we see the last year paper. This is your syllabus, right? Now see the last year paper. So under the last year paper, you know that, first is a compulsory session, compulsory question. Question has come 4 questions of 3.5 marks, 3.5 marks. First is, what is teacher education? Organizations of a practice teaching. Third is school as in-service course agency. Fourth is workshop for professional growth. Okay. Then again, Unit 1, 2, 3, 4. Under Unit 1, 2 questions came. Why teacher education is essential in teaching learning process. Second is discuss secondary level objectives of teacher education. Both are simple, very easy. Under Unit 2, discuss pre-service teacher training program, why it is important. Fifth is, what are the objectives of practice teaching, how it is organized. Unit 3rd, discuss merits and demerits of a distance mode teacher education. And 7th is, what is the concept of an in-service teacher education? Give its need and importance for your state. Number 4th is, how teacher education is providing for adults, discuss. And last is, how seminar and refresher enrich professional growth teacher. So it is a very easy, guys. Okay, means even, okay, matlab, I have already told you, 4 or 5 topics are important. One is teacher education. Okay, do the teacher education complete. concept, need and importance of the teacher education. Then in service teacher education and pre-service teacher education, you can see that. Okay, fourth topic is practices, teaching practice, and fifth is professional growth of the teacher. And you can see that you can get a one question from each unit easily, right? So I have solved this all the paper for you, and the important notes, okay, I have already given to you. So today we will discuss this thing, right? Ye dekho, it is a very easy one. Okay, and see this syllabus. Okay, you have to consider this syllabus. Okay, not from your guide. Okay, so it is a common guide or common. Okay, some topics are missing, but in the notes you will get all, with the help of the notes which I have sent to you, and with your guide. Okay, you have to cover the syllabus. This is your syllabus basically. Okay, I have sent you all the 4 files for PDF. At the very first page, I have put the syllabus, and second page, I have put the last year paper. And again, from the third page onwards, I have solved last year paper and important questions, right? So basically, okay, just see the syllabus, because I always say you must learn the syllabus, all of you. Okay, because if you know the syllabus, you can easily now, you can easily get any of the topic you can learn. Okay, but without seeing the syllabus, if you start directly studying the notes, so I think it's not a good practice. The good practice is that, first of all, see the syllabus. Okay, you should know orally about the syllabus. Well, unit 1 is talking about teacher education, unit 2 is talking about pre-service teacher education, third is talking about in-service teacher education, and fourth is talking about professional growth of teacher. बस यही है इस this paper में, under this paper teacher education, right? So guys, we start our today's topic, today's lecture. Okay, directly from here. What is teacher education? The first question has come in the last year. What is teacher education? So teacher education, okay, just see the line which I have colored as a red. The National Council for Teacher Education has defined what is teacher education. A teacher education is a program of education, research and training of persons to teach from pre-primary to higher education level. Teacher education is a program that is related to the development of the teacher proficiency and competencies that would enable and empower the teacher to meet the requirements of the profession and face the challenges therein. So guys, in a simple sense now, listen to me carefully. This whole paper is talking about teacher education, right? Number 1, teacher education. Number 2, in-service teacher education. Number 3 is pre-service teacher education. Number 4 is practice teaching. And number 5 is, what are the courses for the professional growth of the teachers. Okay. First, I understand you in a simple way, right? Okay, from the syllabus. Okay, so I'm going directly from the syllabus. This is the syllabus. Okay, just see the teacher education, right? So teacher education is kya cheez hai? What is teacher education? Teacher education is basically a teacher education program. You are doing the B.Ed, you are doing the M.Ed. Okay, whosoever is watching my video, either you are a student of B.Ed or you are a student of a M.Ed. You are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed. B.Ed, M.Ed is a teaching education program. This is called the teacher education. Got it? Right? And whosoever your college is, this is called, you can see that at the end, it is written College of Education. Okay. You are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed, not from the degree college. Always remember, right? In a degree college, courses are offered B.A, B.Sc, B.Com, M.A, M.Sc, M.Com. Okay. Whatever you do the B.A, B.Sc, B.Com, M.A, M.Sc, M.Com, this is called the degree colleges, right? But if you have to do the B.Ed or M.Ed, right? You have to do the B.Ed or M.Ed from the teacher education colleges, right? And it is written colleges of education. So what is teacher education program? Teacher education programs are the B.Ed course, M.Ed course, ETT course, entity course. Okay, these are all the teacher education programs. Okay, I think you have come to know that teacher education programs are those programs that prepares the teacher for the future, right? For example, you are doing the B.Ed. Okay, so basically you are getting the knowledge of teacher. You are going to become a teacher, right? Now under this teacher education, there are two things are important. One is pre-service teacher and one is in-service teacher. This is most important. You can write on your paper or otherwise you can watch my video. You can pause it and write it. Okay. Guys, if you are doing a B.Ed or M.Ed, you are called the pre-service teacher. Always remember. Okay. Till you didn't make the teacher full-fledged teacher. After doing the B.Ed or M.Ed, you will become the teacher. Right? At this point, if it is called, at this point, you are called as a pre-service teacher. Okay. What is pre-service teacher? Who कौन है pre-service teacher? Pre-service teachers are those teachers. I'm repeating. Pre-service teachers are those persons, those individuals who are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed under a teacher education colleges, right? So you are the pre-service teachers. Okay. The second point comes under the teacher education is in-service teacher. Who are in-service teachers? In-service teachers are those teachers, those have already done the B.Ed or M.Ed. Okay. And they have become the full-fledged teacher. They are already on the job. They are already on the government job. Those are called the in-service teacher. Okay. So guys, first of all, try to understand, 4 or 5 concepts. Okay. If, 4 or 5 concept is cleared, so then, whole paper is cleared for you. Okay. What are the 4 or 5 concept under this paper? The number one is teacher education. Second concept is in pre-service teacher. Third concept is in-service teacher. Fourth is practice teaching. And fifth is what are the programs for the professional growth of the teacher, right? You have understood about the teacher education, right? What is teacher education? Teacher education is a program that is for the pre-service teacher, okay, who wants to become a teacher. So this is called the, teacher education program. And what are the courses? The name of the courses are B.Ed, M.Ed, ETT, ELLD course. Okay, in Punjab it is called the JBT course. Sometimes it is called the ETT course, elementary teacher training, right? Entity stands for the nursery teacher training. Okay, B.Ed stands for the Bachelor of Education. M.Ed stands for the Master of Education. So these all courses are called the teacher education programs. Okay, under these courses, the syllabus is teaching methodology. You do the B.Ed or M.Ed to become a teacher. These are called the teacher education program or teacher education. Okay, got it? So teacher education you have come to know. Second is pre-service teacher. Okay, remember what is pre-service teacher? Who are pre-service teachers? Pre-service teachers are those teachers who are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed. Okay, currently they are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed in a teacher education colleges. Third is in-service teacher. In-service teachers are those teachers, they have already done the B.Ed or M.Ed and they are already on the government job. They are called the in-service teacher. Okay. Fourth concept is practice teaching. Practice teaching means teaching practice. Okay. You know that when you are the student of B.Ed and during the B.Ed course, you all are informed to go to the teaching practice for the 4 month. Okay, where pre-service, okay, the question come, define the practice teaching. So then you have to define the under a practice teaching, pre-service teachers, they all go to the different schools, okay, in order to convert theoretical knowledge into the practical, right? Because whole of the year they do the B.Ed, they do the theoretical course. Now, why the practice teaching is a mandatory in the B.Ed course? Because of that, they have got the theoretical knowledge. Now they have to go to the different schools for a 4 month or a 5 month in order to to show the practical knowledge over there. Okay, directly they teach to the students basically, just to, you can say that, enrich or sharpens their skills of teaching, right? So this is called the practice teaching. And last is professional growth of a teacher. Okay, now see that orientation, refresher, workshop, seminar, panel discussion. Okay, ये क्या चीज है? These are the courses, these are the programs, okay, for the upliftment or upgraded of the teachers. Those have already become the teacher. So these are the programs for the professional growth of the teachers, right? And you should know that what are the agencies who offers these courses. Okay, for example, many, like Regional Institute of English, okay, might also, okay, in every you can say the district where already in service teacher, they go to the district institute of education, right? So they go over there to sharpen their skill. So these are the programs, refresher courses, orientation programs, है ना, for the faculty development courses, just to upgrade their skills. So this is called the professional growth of the teachers, right, guys? So now you see the syllabus. Teacher education concept is clear to you, right? अब second क्या है? What are the objectives of teacher education at various level? अब if the concept of teacher education is clear to you, so you know that what are the objective at the primary level, right? What is primary level? From 1 class to 5th class or 8th class. What are the secondary level? Secondary level is a 8th, 9th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and college level. Okay. So objectives of teacher education means objective of teacher education programs at the primary level. So at the primary level, it is talking about the ETT, right? Elementary teacher training, or JBT, or D.Ed, diploma in education, right? At the secondary level, it is talking about the B.Ed. College level, higher ho gaya. What would be the objectives of teacher education? So next is pre-service teacher education. Pre-service, already you have come to know that pre-service teachers are those teachers who are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed at the currently they are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed. In service teacher education are those teachers who have already become the teacher, okay, and they go for the just to upgrade their knowledge for the professional courses. And last, and various agencies in service teacher education, ye dekho aa gaya questions. Various agencies in service teacher education, okay. DIET, DIET, RIE, Regional Institute of English, Regional Institute of Education. Okay, in every districts, guys, you will find these kind of agencies who prepares the in-service teacher. Okay, malab it is from the government. All the in-service teachers, okay, they have to go to the for the professional growth. Okay. And last में unit 4 में professional growth of teacher, orientation, refresher, workshop, and seminars. Okay, so they attend that. So always remember, guys, after doing B.Ed or M.Ed, okay, you can't say that you have become the full-fledged teacher. Now there is no need to join any of the course. So what is B.Ed or M.Ed? After doing the B.Ed or M.Ed, you become the teacher. Okay, you get some of the teaching skills, but these skills fade with the time. So there is a need to upgrade these skills. So wherever you are in the position, wherever you are teaching in the private schools or any other schools, so guys, I recommend that you should attend at least any orientation program, refresher courses, workshops, seminars, conferences, okay, only then you can say that you are a teacher. Because teacher is not a teacher if he is not a learner first, right? Means you have done the B.Ed or M.Ed 10 years back, and from last 10 years you didn't attend any of the conference, any of the workshop, any of the refresher course. So guys, how you can say that you are an effective teacher, right? There is a lot of changes are going on. So after doing the B.Ed or M.Ed, or during the B.Ed M.Ed, you should attend these all the conferences, orientation, refresher courses for the professional growth of a teacher. Professional growth of a teacher is a lifelong process. So guys, cleared? Once again, I say that in this paper, the topics are teacher education. If you clear the concept of teacher education, and if you talk about, if the concept is clear of a pre-service teacher education, third is in-service teacher education, and last is professional growth of the teacher, then your paper is cleared, right? So now we discuss swiftly all the topics, right guys? So ye dekho, what is teacher education? And you should remember, what is the apex body of teacher education? The name is NCTE, National Council for Teacher Education. Got it? For example, in the schools, CBSE, all the schools are affiliated with the CBSE. Apex body is the CBSE. Similarly, B.Ed or M.Ed course are approved by the apex body. The name of apex body is NCTE, National Council for Teacher Education. They only approves the B.Ed, M.Ed, or any of the education courses, right? So what is teacher education? According to the NCTE, it is a program of education, research and training of a persons to teach from pre-primary to a higher education level. Ye dekho, right? So in India, if you have to teach to pre-primary to a higher education level, then you have to undergo through the teacher education program. That teacher education program can be entity, nursery teacher training, DLED, diploma in education, or sometime in some states it is called the JBT or ETT, right? Third is B.Ed, Bachelor of Education, and M.Ed for Master of Education. Got it? It has become mandatory. Now you know that, right? If you have to teach to pre-primary to higher education's level. So what is teacher education? Teacher education is a program of education, research and training of person to teach from pre-primary to higher education level. Again, further, teacher education is a program that is related to the development of a teacher proficiency and competence. Without undergoing these program, guys, you can't say that you have become a perfect teacher. Okay, you have become a competent. Okay, because under a B.Ed or M.Ed, you learn the all the pedagogical competencies. Okay, in the last paper, third paper, what we did it. Third paper is a curriculum studies. So we will come to know about the curriculum. What is a curriculum and syllabus? This is a teaching methodology, right? Different curriculum models. Second paper, we did the sociology of education. First paper, we did philosophy of education. Now we undergo through the any different kind of a philosophies. Only then, you become a effective teacher by undergoing these programs, B.Ed or M.Ed. Then you can say that you are a good teacher, you are an effective teacher. Guys, teaching is not everybody's cup of tea, right? You can't say that after doing the BA, after doing the MA, or even after doing the PhD, you can't say that you have become a good teacher. Now you are able to teach, right? Before 2014, what is happening in India? You know that what is happening means non-B.Ed person, they were teaching to the students. Do you know that? कितना नुकसान बच्चों के लिए था वो. Do you know that? Guys, you know what the skill of introducing a lesson says? What is the skill of introducing a lesson? The skill of introducing a lesson says that whenever you have to go into the class, okay, you don't have to directly name to your topic. I'm this, and I'm going to teach this topic. This is a wrong. Whatever the topic you have in your mind, first of all, you have to ask some of the question from the student, right? And when the student is near your topic, then you have to say that today we will discuss this topic in detail. Okay, but you know that non-B.Ed teacher, non-M.Ed teacher, what they do that they directly go into the class and start that good morning student, today we will discuss this topic in detail. So guys, what is happening? You know that those person are responsible for killing the reasoning power of the student. Okay, we say that now the student has a less reasoning power. They have the less reasoning power due to the teacher, because teacher does not know how to teach, because he didn't do the B.Ed or M.Ed. So up to 2014, but after the 2014, it has become mandatory in India. If you have to teach to pre-primary to a higher level, you have to undergo through the teacher education programs. What are the teacher education programs? Either entity, either ETT, diploma in education, B.Ed, bachelor in education, or M.Ed, master in education. Right? So, okay. So teacher education is clear. Need of teacher education in the teaching learning process, you know that. Now, concept is clear to you. Now you can explain easily what is the need of teacher education in the teaching learning process, right? So basically developing skills, classroom, you come to know about the classroom management techniques. Okay, malab it helps in to make your teaching effective. It helps to know the student well. Right? So these are all things. Okay. The second is a long questions came the last year. Why teacher education is essential in teaching learning process? Again, it is very simple. Okay. So now the concept is clear to you. So then you can easily define the why teacher education is essential in teaching learning process. So under the answer, the first line, it is well known that the quality and extent of learner achievement are determined primarily by teacher competence, sensitivity, and teacher motivation. So it is very much important, guys. So, by your teaching now, this is the outcome of the student, outcome of students learning depends upon the, teacher's competence, sensitivity, and teacher motivation. Okay. So according to the good dictionary education, teacher education means all the formal and non-formal activities and experiences that help to qualify a person to assume responsibilities of a member of educational professions or to discharge his responsibility more effectively. Right? Teacher education, now you can expand that. Teacher education refers to the policies and procedure designed to equip prospective teacher. And always remember, pre-service teacher are also called the prospective teachers. Okay, prospective teachers are not in service teacher. Okay, prospective teachers are always associated with pre-service teachers. Okay, so next need for teacher education in teaching learning process. You know that. Okay, now we do that. Importance of teacher education in teaching learning process. What are the importance? Okay, now it is a very clear that importance of teacher education means importance of teacher education programs in teaching learning process to impart the knowledge about the subject, to help them to create a safe learning environment, understanding child psychology. After doing the B.Ed or M.Ed, you come to know about the child psychology. Otherwise, you can't, you don't know about the child psychology without B.Ed or M.Ed. Reshaping the attitude towards teaching, problem management and conflict resolutions, boosting confidence in teachers. Naturally, if you are a B.Ed, you have done the B.Ed or M.Ed and you have joined any of the school and teaching over there, naturally it will boost your confidence. You know each and everything, right, about the teaching methodology. So guys, ये importance है सारे points, ठीक है? Now, okay, I'm going swiftly because concept is already I have cleared to you through the syllabus. Later on, you can see the notes. Discuss secondary level objectives of teacher education, right? Now, secondary level कौन सी classes होती हैं? One is a primary level, one is secondary level. secondary level are the 8th, 9th, 10th, plus 1, plus 2. Okay. Naturally, in these classes, objectives would be different from the first class, second class, third class. Okay, that comes under the primary level, right? So you have to, here you have to talk about objectives of teacher education as the secondary level, right? तो ये secondary level आपको ये देखिए secondary level objectives of teacher education, knowledge of nature objectives of education, knowledge of educational psychology. Naturally, at the secondary level you should have the knowledge of educational psychology, because we have done now in the semester 1, you know, about educational psychology. You should know about the intelligence level, various learning theories, personality, all things we are done. We should know about the education psychology, only then we can teach effectively to the students. To impart theoretical and professional knowledge, knowledge of teaching methods and devices, organizations of co-curricular activities, development of teaching skills, right? So ये सारे के सारे points हैं. Okay, these are the objectives of secondary level objectives of teacher education. Okay, next question is discuss pre-service teacher training program, why it is important. So at a very beginning I have cleared this concept, right? Pre-service teacher training programs is a program that prepares freshers. ये देखिए, pre-service teacher program is a program that prepares freshers. Freshers are prospective teachers for the teaching profession. This program aids crucial learning and helps future teachers to create a holistic learning environment for the students. It provides skills, knowledge, and attitude to conduct classes efficiently. The program is the best suited for the freshers. I talked about B.Ed or M.Ed students who are doing the, currently they are doing the B.Ed or M.Ed. Okay, naturally they are the freshers, they are the prospective teacher, they are the pre-service teachers. Okay, so this program is the best suited for the freshers who want to pursue a career in the education industry. Okay, so you have to talk about pre-service teacher education and why it is important. Important is that because after doing these courses, one gets competent to teach effectively in the classroom. One gets the knowledge of education psychology, one gets the knowledge of skill in teaching, one gets the knowledge of various kinds of philosophies and various methods. Okay, various methods, various techniques that are available and that helps the teacher to teach effectively during the class. This is the importance of the service teacher education program, right? So the concept is clear, so you can write, by yourself easily, right, guys? So here fourth already I have given you the notes also, right? So next question is, ये देखिए courses entity, ECCE, diploma in elementary teaching or bachelor of education. Okay, next question, the last, in the last paper came, what are the objectives of practice teaching? How it is organized? So practice teaching, you know that, I have already, explained in the starting. Okay, so you can, see here also, the main focus in practice teaching or teaching practice is the learning of students. Teaching practice aim to develop knowledge and skills among the students. As a practice of teaching, teacher helps students to acquire knowledge, learn new things, build their confidence and shape their behavior. So here, guys, you have to talk about practice teaching. Okay, if you are a student of a M.Ed, so you know that you have already done the B.Ed. Okay, during the B.Ed, everyone has gone through the teaching practice. Okay, so here you have to talk about the what are the benefits of the teaching practice. Okay, and how it is organized. Okay, this is all things. Okay, ये जो fifth questions I talks about the teaching practice. Okay, so next question is, what is the concept of in-service teacher? ये merits and demerits आप guide में से कर लेना. Okay, ये भी easy है. What are the, discuss the merits and demerits of distance mode teacher education. Okay, जो teacher education programs है ना, B.Ed, M.Ed, okay, through the distance mode, you have to talk about the merits and demerits of teacher education program, which is a diploma in education, ETT, NTT, B.Ed or M.Ed. If you get these programs through the distance education mode, what are the merits and demerits? Naturally, demerits zyada hongi iski, right? Because you don't, come directly in the under the contact of the teacher because you are doing the distance mode. Okay, so it is written easily in the book. You can, learn from the book. Okay, we do the next question. What is the concept of an in-service teacher? Right? And what do you understand by in-service teacher education? Describe the procedure of organizing in-service teacher education programs. So in-service teacher education already, I have discussed. In-service teacher are those teacher. You can see that in-service teacher education can simply be defined as the relevant courses and activities in which a serving teacher, word use होगा ना, serving teacher may participate to upgrade his professional knowledge, skills, and competence in the teaching profession. Right? Therefore, it encompasses all forms of education and training given to a teacher who is already on the job of teaching and learning. So this is important, right? In-service teachers are those teachers who are already on the job. And in-service teacher programs are the programs that is benefit for the in-service teacher in order to professional growth of the teacher who are already on the job. Okay, so guys, ek baar learn kar lena, so it is a very easy, right? So this is all, talks about the, procedure and, about the, in-service programs and what are the agencies that organize the in-service teacher education program. Now, I have already discussed with you DIET, Regional Institute of English, Regional Institute of Education, that arranges the in-service teacher education program for the benefit of the in-service teacher to upgrade their skills, knowledge, competences, right? And the question has came here. Again, it is a very easy. How seminars and refresher enrich professional growth of the teacher? Naturally, I've discussed with you. Okay, because seminars and refresher courses are the very benefit for the teachers in order for the professional growth of the teacher. So these are the programs. Okay, these are conducted by the many agencies. Okay, in order to upgrade the skills, knowledge, and teaching skills of the teachers who are already on the job. Even it is also beneficial for the pre-service teacher also, right? So it is again, ये लिखा हुआ है, ये सारी ये देखो लिखा हुआ है, right? Conferences and seminars, training workshops, webinars, training courses, research studies, collaborating with peers, right? So under the short answer question, describe the objectives of teacher education at the primary level. Secondary level we have already done under the long questions. And short question has come, objectives of teacher education at the primary level. Okay, almost that would be same, but it would be a little bit different because under the primary level, we have to talk about the student from first class to fifth class. Okay, and under the or eighth class, or under the secondary, under the objectives of teacher education at secondary level, we have to talk about 8th class onward up to 12th class. Okay, so ये objective of teacher education at primary stage है, वही है ना, developing skills and everything, right? So teaching practice, yeah, we have already done. What is the teaching practice? Okay, short question has come about teaching practice. Objectives of teaching practice. Okay, क्या है objective of teaching practice? The objective of teaching practice is to sharpen the skills of the teacher. Next, the objective of teaching practice is to convert the theoretical knowledge into the practical knowledge. The third is student comes to know, he gets the real situation where he has to teach to the students before going to the actual classroom. These are all objectives of the teaching practice. If the concept is teaching practice clear to you, you can easily define that, right? Okay, next, what are the objectives of a pre-service teacher education? वो आ गया pre-service. Pre-service are the prospective teachers. Okay, they are those persons who are already doing the B.Ed or M.Ed or any education courses, right? उनके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्या हैं, ये देखो ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्या हैं, वो सारे वही सेम पॉइंट्स हैं. एक्सप्लेन इन सर्विस टीचर एजुकेशन, है ना, यू कम टू नो अबाउट इन सर्विस टीचर एजुकेशन. प्रोविजंस ऑफ इन सर्विस एजुकेशन एजेंसीज, ये एजेंसीज हैं, ये देखियो. स्टेट इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एजुकेशन, स्टेट इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ साइंस, रीजनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंग्लिश. गाइस ये एजेंसीज होती हैं. ओके, लर्न द नेम ऑफ दीज एजेंसीज. In every districts these agencies are, they exist, these agencies, okay, only to give the, you know for the professional growth of the teachers. Okay, timely they conduct the many courses, they conduct the workshops, they conduct the refresher courses for the teachers who are already on the job, right? So we have discussed our, this all, notes. Now we see the syllabus again. So guys, आप ये देखिए, this is our syllabus. Under a unit 1 we have talked about teacher education, objectives of teacher education at the various level. Under unit 2 we talked about pre-service teachers, need and importance, okay, and practicing schools, current problems of teacher education and practicing school. Okay, ये common है ना, you can write it. What are the problems faced by the teachers? Okay, teacher education and practicing school. Means teacher education programs में what are the current problems we are facing. मतलब sometimes we are, due to the lack of the resources, okay, due to the lack of the finance, okay, so students are not given the, best facility. किनको, किसे, prospective teachers को. Okay, मतलब try to understand the, what is written. It is talking about current problem of the teacher education, means it is talking about current problem of the teacher education programs. Okay, means it is talking about the all the B.Ed, M.Ed colleges, CTET colleges, NTT colleges across the India, whatever the problems they are facing. Okay, lack of resources, lack of finance, expert teachers. Okay, these are, general points you can write under the current problems faced by the teacher education programs and practicing schools. Okay, unit 3 we have done the in-service teacher education concept, need, importance, various agencies of a in-service teacher education program. Okay, teacher education through distance mode, है ना, ये आपने you have to do from the guide and book, right? And already I've discussed teacher education for adults and professional growth of the teacher, orientation, refresher, workshop, and okay. Now if you see the last year paper, this is the last year paper. First question, teacher education we have discussed, organizations of it, practice teaching discussed, school as a in-service course agencies, workshop for professional growth we have discussed, right? Under a unit 1, why teacher education is essential in teaching learning process, we have discussed. Second is discuss the secondary level objectives of teacher education, Anna, we have just discussed. Okay, whole answers I have written, Unit 2 may discuss pre-service teacher training program. No, why it is important. Again, it's very easy and we have discussed. 5th are what are the objectives of a practice teaching and how it is organized. Unit 3 may we have talked about merits and demerits of a distance mode teacher education. Anna, we have just discussed, but you have to learn from the guide this question only. 7th is what is the concept of a in-service teacher education? Give its need and importance for your state. So it is written in the PDF we just discussed. 8th is how teacher education providing from adults and how seminars and refresh enrich professional growth of a teacher. I have just discussed. So guys, almost, 1 or 2 questions are not in the notes. So then, that questions you can learn from your guide and from your book. Okay, otherwise all the questions around 90-95% questions and syllabus, it is covered in the notes. Okay, so you can do that. So thank you so much for this lecture, guys. Okay, whole paper 4 we have already covered, right? Now paper 1, 2, 3, 4 we have covered. You have already got all the notes, classes you have got. Now you prepare for your study, because in the next week, okay, your exams are going to be started. So thank you so much, guys, once again.